Listen to some of the quotes from the parents at these elite schools who are having their kids indoctrinated in white privilege, anti-white racism training. I mean, this is the definition of racism. Teaching people to hate themselves because of their skin color. Please, folks, seriously, time out. I know I want to get this piece, but Joe, racism check again.
Yeah?
I know you had this is not the Rush Limbaugh. This is a different bell. This is the racism bell. Joe, right. Is this we have a detector on the show. It's called the racism bell. We started yesterday. If this is racist, the bell rings. Joe, right. Is this statement in fact racist? If you are white, then you should hate yourself because you have privilege, and you should learn to look in the mirror and judge yourself by your skin color every day. Joe, does that sound racist?
Yes, it does, Dan.
Yes, it does. The racism bell goes off. That sounds like a racist statement because it is.
Yes.
From the piece, screenshot 1. Read this piece yourself. It's worth every second of your time. The parents at these elitist schools have spoken out against this ideology, who have spoken out against this ideology, even in private ways, say it hasn't gone over well. Uh-oh, really? Don't teach my kid to hate himself because of his skin color. Why hasn't that gone over well? Here's some of the quotes. Here's the quote. This is amazing. Listen to this. You think this was from the Soviet Union. It's from right now in alleged America. I had a conversation with a friend, and I asked him, is there anything about this movement we should question, talking about this teaching their kids to hate themselves because they're white thing? This was said by a father with children in 2 prep schools in Manhattan. And here's what the guy said back to him when he dared to question this. He said, dude, that's dangerous ground you're on in our friendship. I've had enough of those conversations to know what happens.
Huh. Yeah.
Are we in Kim Jong-un's North Korea? Are we living in the Castro regime? Are we living under Idi Amin? I've had enough of those conversations. About what? Conversations about don't teach my kid to hate himself because of his skin color. I've had enough of those conversations to know what happens. What happens? Does Tony Soprano show up at your house and break your thumbs? What happens? You're paying $40,000, $50,000 a year to send your kid to an indoctrination for elite school where they teach the kid to hate himself because of their skin color, the very essence of racism. And you speak out and you tell someone and they're like, dude, don't talk to me about that. I know what happens when these conversations get around and people start talking. These are real quotes from Bari Weiss's piece. This is not a Babylon Bee piece. May say that's it. No, that's never it. I got more. Here's number 2 from this Bari Weiss piece about people and parents terrified to speak out because they know what happens. The fear is shared deeply by the children. For them, it's not just the fear of getting a bad grade or getting turned down for a college recommendation, though that fear is potent. It's the fear of social shaming. Here's a quote from a kid. If you publish my name, it would ruin my life. People would attack me for even questioning this ideology. I don't even want people knowing I'm a capitalist, a student at the Fieldstone School in New York City told me. This comment was echoed by other students I spoke with. Here's another quote. The kids are scared of other kids, said another student from a mother from Harvard Westlake School. The atmosphere, Bari Weiss goes on, the atmosphere is making their children anxious, paranoid and insecure, and closed off from even their closest friends. Here's a quote from a mom. My son knew I was talking to you, and he begged me not to, another Harvard Westlake mother told me. He wants to go to a great university and told me that one bad statement from me will ruin us. Listen to this last line from the mom. This is the United States of America. Are you freaking kidding me?
Holy cow, dude. Jeez.